A blessed day, everyone. I am Sister Cynthia.
I am Sister Anna.
I am Sister Tess.
We are the Sisters of Jesus Good Shepherd Pastorelle, a congregation founded by Blessed James Alberione on October 7, 1938. We form part of the Pauline family, whose institutes are identified in the one apostolic project, that is, to communicate Jesus Christ, way, truth, and life to the world, or to the places where we are sent.
The name we bear is for us memorial of Christ, who died and rose again, so as to gather into one the scattered children of God. And it is a call to live in communion with Him for the sake of His kingdom.
Our specific charism is to share in the pastoral mission of Christ, building up Christian communities in communion with the pastors of the church and in collaboration with those who are dedicated to pastoral care.
The ministry that we perform springs from the love of the Lord and of His church, and finds expression in evangelization, catechesis, liturgical animation, formation of pastoral associates, and in other forms of service according to the needs of the times and places.
The person of Jesus Good Shepherd, love and live by us as way, truth, and life, is the source from which we draw the spirit and style of our life. From Him, we learn to know and love the people of God, to live the compassion that becomes word, deed, and closeness, to build relationships of reconciliation and fraternity.
It is the centrality of Christ that gives meaning and makes it possible for us to accept the gift from the Spirit to live chaste, poor, and obedient lives in the experience of fraternal life in community, which day by day is a reminder of the unity in Christ to which we are called.
The Pastorelle Sisters arrived here in Saipan in June 2001 with two sisters. A year after, our community was established as an apostolic community in the Diocese of Chalan, Kanoa on June 7, 2002, with three sisters, and our bishop collaborator at the time was the late Bishop Tomas Camacho, followed by Archbishop Ryan Jimenez, and at present, Bishop Romeo Convocar. In the past, we were present in San Antonio Parish, Cristo Rey, San Roque, and San Vicente. At present, Sister Tess is the Pastoral Associate of Our Lady of Mount Carmel Cathedral. Sister Emma is the Director of the Diocesan Religious Education, and myself, the Pastoral Associate of St. Jude Thaddeus Parish, and at the same time in charge of the Sacramental Diocesan Record. Though we have different assignments and involvements in our ministries, yet we are united as a community in serving God and His people.
As consecrated persons and missionaries outside our native land, the Philippines, we have experienced lots of joys and challenges. One of those joys we experience is your warm welcome to our presence here in the diocese, the kind support of our bishop, priests, and lay collaborators, the parishioners we are serving in different parishes, ministries, and so forth.
On the other hand, we are also challenged on how to live our life as consecrated persons in living out our commitment to our vocation. Each one of us has a unique story to tell on how we become a religious sister, in particular, a pastorella. At this time, Sister Emma will share her own vocation story.
I would like to start saying, a vocation is a response to the gift and mystery of God's call. You did not choose me, I chose you. From John 15, verse 15. It is a unique and personal call, with roots being prepared even before birth. My vocation for a religious life, it came as a surprise to me. Yes, the idea of becoming a sister had never crossed my mind until one day during my sophomore years, there was a vocation promotion team came to our school, and one of the speakers was a sister or a nun. I was just seated at the very end corner of that classroom, listening. I was intensely interested and thought, I want to be like her. The thought flashed through my mind every now and then. Could I make it and be happy what they are doing? After all, I always wanted to be of community service, especially to the least fortunate one. After that brief episode, I didn't give it any more thought. Soon after, I set aside those thoughts and returned to my busy college life until I graduated and landed a good job and lived with contentment with my family. Years after years later, that I came to understand what God was saying to me through it. I believe God was calling me. But how could I leave my wonderful family and my career? And above all, I know nothing about religious life. That was my fears and doubts. Suddenly, something happened to our family. The tragic and unexpected passing of my beloved big brother. The love of our life in the family. So I was stuck. All of us, members of the family, was stuck because that was the first time we lost someone whom we care and love much. I thought that was the end of my story. That was the wake-up call for me, that there is so much life than death, that God is bigger than my ambition, that God uses any situations in life, even the darkest moment, with virtue. Eventually, 1 year later, after the death of my brother, I entered the religious life joyfully. We're 5 of us, promising young professionals. And for some reasons, 4 of my companions left the congregation. In the Gospel of Matthew says, and I quote, "Many are called, but few are chosen." I've never been regretted of God's invitation to come and follow Him more closely through religious life. God sent me here in Saipan 13 years ago, serving with love and total dedication in the Diocese of Chalan, Kanoa. Yes, challenges are always there, with all my flaws and limitations. But what sustained me is my relationship to Him and faithfulness to the prayer life as well. Finally, I would say, everything is grace, where I will be celebrating Silver Jubilee of Religious Life by next June 2026. Truly, God qualifies the calls. Again, by June 2026, another grace-filled year for us, for we celebrate our 25th founding anniversary here in Saipan. To God be the glory.
To those who are interested to know our congregation and to know us, just visit our congregation or to visit us in our parishes where we are connected. Thanks and God bless everyone.